So you want to start by getting yourself a small cardboard box. I'm using an old tissue box here that I cut in half and put cardstock over the open end. Then you'll just cover it in thin craft foam on all sides except the back, because nobody will see the back anyway. Then paint over the craft foam with a mixture of 2 parts glue to 1 part water. You want to give it 3 coats of that. Then you'll cut out of some 1/4-inch craft foam, the thick stuff. You want to cut out 2 little buttons, a long rectangle, and then a tiny little circle cylinder. Then when you do that is you take a straw and you just drill it through your craft foam, and then you pop the little circle piece out of the bottom of the straw. Then you'll paint those with glue as well. So once your final glue coat is dry, give it a coating of black spray paint. Then you're just going to hot glue all the little button pieces that you cut out right onto the front of that box. Then take yourself some green paint, and you're going to paint the insides of the 2 top buttons green, leaving a little bit of black out round. Then you'll just paint the little circle red, and then on the bottom rectangle you're going to put some diagonal lines all the way across it, and then cross those with diagonal lines going the other direction to make it look like a mesh. Then you're going to cover all those pieces with some clear acrylic that'll shine them up and protect the paint on them. So then I found some little adhesive circles in Joann Fabrics, and they do have dome tops, which is different from Darth Vader cylinders because they were flat topped, but these were stick-on, so I'm going to use them. And so then you just stick 6 of those on the top of the box. So then cut yourself a rectangle out of the 1/4-inch craft foam, and then a rectangle with a rounded end out of the thin craft foam, and then cut 3 rectangles out of the bottom of that, and then cut a circle out of the thin craft foam, and you'll just glue that to the top of the rounded rectangle. And then you'll cover both of those with 3 coats of the watered down glue. So once you've got your glue dry, give that a coating of black spray paint, and then give the rounded rectangle a coating of silver spray paint, and then just glue the silver rectangle onto the black rectangle. So then get yourself a black belt, and toward the center of the belt you're going to hot glue your silver and black rectangle. A few inches to the left of that you'll hot glue one of your boxes, and then a few inches to the right on the other side you'll hot glue your other box. And if you want to give the boxes a little more stability, you can run some yarn through the back of them by using a curved needle. You'll just use that to push the yarn through the 2 holes, and then you'll just tie it onto the back of the belt after you hot glued it on. And so this is what you should have. And then you want to make sure that you have those hot glued onto the front of the belt so that it can fasten behind you to the other end. So for the codpiece you'll end up cutting this shape, and it's pretty easy to draw freehand. You want to do that out of the thin craft foam. And then you'll cut another piece just like it, the only difference being that it'll have an oval out of the center. And then you're just going to hot glue that right over the other piece. So then cover that with the watered down glue solution, give that another 3 coats. And so once the glue is dry, give it a coating of glossy black spray paint, and then to make it wearable, flip it over to the back side, put a little bit of hot glue on one of the tabs, and then put a long thin piece of black material to use as a strap. And then you do the same thing on the other side, and then you'll just tie the 2 straps around your waist. And so you'll wear it with the codpiece tied on first and then the belt fastened over the codpiece.